Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning, and it is so nice to have you with us on WKYT as we get going on this Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Yeah, I hope your weekend was great. Hope your Monday is shaping up to be nice. It's a little bit warmer, so that's working in our favor.
A little rain.
Yeah.
Make the best of it, right? We're going to check in with Micah right now, who's tracking weather for us in our First Alert Weather Center. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, we're looking outside, seeing widespread rain. Look, we had that freezing rain advisory last night. It kicked off at 8 p.m. and only lasted for a few hours. It was taken off at 1 a.m. this morning. Nonetheless, most of us are going to stay without those slick spots in terms of ice outside. However, there could be some isolated locations because some of these road pavement, look, it's going to be pretty cold, right around freezing because of the temperatures we've had the past few days. So you just got to be watching out for that. Some of those valley areas, heads up. And you can see the temperatures. Definitely not a big deal down in the southern zones, but east and northern zones, heads up. Just keep in mind, just take it slow. 24-hour planner, go throughout the day. Most of us right there in the upper 30s to lower 40s. And that rain will change into snow as we work our way into the night and into tomorrow. Now, how much are we talking about? And could this be a snow day there for those kiddos? So I'll go over the latest forecast coming up.
Okay, I'm going to cause some wishful thinking. Let's get to the news this morning.
A Boyle County man is in jail on assault charges, accused of stabbing his own nephew.
Police say they believe that Sean Hobbs stabbed his nephew Brandon Hobbs after an argument. Now Brandon Hobbs is in a medically induced coma at UK Hospital. WKYT's Mark Barber is live from the hospital with the latest on the case. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. Family members say that Brandon Hobbs was seriously injured in this violent family fight. They tell us that his uncle stabbed him several times, piercing his aorta. They're hoping for a quick recovery, but he is now at UK Hospital in a medically induced coma. Now, family members tell us that Brandon Hobbs' uncle, Sean Hobbs, is the man accused of stabbing the 23-year-old. We spoke with Sean Hobbs' son, and he tells us that his father was attacked too. He says that the stabbing was not a random attack. Instead, he claims it was an act of self-defense. We're told Brandon Hobbs and Sean Hobbs were fighting Saturday when the nephew left the home for a while. Family members say when he came back, he tased his 49-year-old uncle up to 5 times. Family members tell us that's when Sean Hobbs attacked his nephew with a knife.
Probably afraid he was going to die. He already had the knife in his hand, so it's not like he actively went to find it to hurt him.
Sean Hobbs is now charged with first-degree assault. He's being held on a $50,000 bond at the Boyle County Detention Center. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Lexington police arrested a corrections officer for promoting contraband in prison. 27-year-old David Bailey is a corrections officer at Blackburn Correctional Complex. According to his arrest citation, staff at the complex found marijuana in his lunchbox after a random search. He later refused to answer questions and asked for his attorney.
Lexington police have arrested 3 women from Chicago for stealing credit card numbers and forging new cards. Police arrested Tara Washington, Patricia Smith, and Raquita King for multiple charges. Washington and Smith are both charged with multiple counts of possessing the stolen cards and trafficking in financial information. King is charged with a few counts of having the stolen cards and for being a fugitive from the state of Illinois.
Police are still looking for a man they say robbed a Lexington restaurant at gunpoint. Police say the man walked into the Dairy Queen off New Circle around 9 o'clock and demanded cash. He's thought to be in his 40s, around 6'3", 200 pounds, wearing jeans, a red hoodie, and a black scarf.
And we're tracking another robbery in Lexington, this one at the Shell station across the street from the Dairy Queen. Police say a man went into the gas station and asked for 2 cartons of cigarettes, but left the store without paying for them. A customer then followed the suspect out of the store. The suspect got into a car, and then the passenger pointed a gun at the customer. Police tell us they do not have a good description of the suspect.
Kentucky State Police have identified a man killed in a crash over the weekend. Troopers say Eric Gallagher was driving on Christie Creek Road Sunday morning near Moorhead when he lost control of his car going around a curve. Police say he veered off the road and flipped several times. 2 passengers in the car suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Police charged Gallagher's passengers with public intoxication and drug possession.
Developing news overnight, divers have found both black boxes from the Air Asia plane that crashed more than 2 weeks ago. However, only the data flight recorder has been brought above water. The voice recorder is still stuck under debris from the wreck. Authorities say both instruments are vital to understanding what brought the plane down. It crashed in the Java Sea on December 28th. killing all 162 people on board.
Well, the New York City Police Department is on high alert this morning after a repeated threat from ISIS.
Someone released a September 2014 message that tells followers to, quote, rise up and kill intelligence officers, police officers, soldiers, and civilians. The threat named the U.S., France, Australia, and Canada. An internal memo sent to the NYPD employees were told to remain alert and to consider tactics at all times on patrol. The FBI and U.S. Department of Homeland Security have issued a bulletin to remain alert to law enforcement departments all across the country.
A wanted man is behind bars after a string of crimes. Saturday night, police arrested Joshua Smith in Lexington. State police say that last month, Smith stole a car from a car lot and tried to break into a pharmacy in Laurel County. Police have been searching for him ever since. Saturday night, they received a tip he was at a hotel in Lexington. State police and Lexington police arrested him and took him back to Laurel County. He's now facing several charges.
A Madison County woman is getting some help from the community after she lost her barn in a fire. Flames destroyed Marla Beck's barn on Red House Road in Richmond, and 5 calves died in the fire. Beck is a kindergarten teacher there in Madison County. Friends were happy to hear that Beck and her family were okay, but the feeling of relief soon changed.
As we heard about everything that was in the barn, that relief started turning into kind of just a really sad, almost devastating feeling. We've all heard about her calves and the amount of work that they put into them, and so little by little you just started feeling more and more sad about everything that they had lost.
So Beck's co-workers have started a fundraising site for her and her family. The goal is to raise $5,000. LaFontaine Preparatory School is also accepting donations. They say gift cards from a hardware store would be the best way to help the Becks.
Firefighters say this time of year they do see more fires. Crews think that the rise is because of more animals staying in for warmth and more owners turning up the heat in barns. Firefighters say the response time between 6 and 7 minutes. Sometimes that's too late.
And the animal obviously can't tell you that the barn's on fire like we could a home. So that is going to delay a response in getting the fire extinguished or even getting it discovered.
Firefighters say excess hay and cobwebs can easily catch fire and help the flames spread.
Today, Lexington officials are getting ready to swear in a brand new police chief. Former Assistant Police Chief Mark Barnard will officially become Chief of Police later this morning. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is live at police headquarters now with a look at what to expect. Hillary, good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. Mayor Jim Gray appointed former Assistant Chief of Police Mark Barnard last month, and today he will officially become Lexington's top cop. Barnard is a 28-year veteran of the department who beat out 3 other candidates for the position. He is taking over for Ronnie Baston, who retired as chief and will become Lexington's Public Safety Commissioner. Mayor Gray calls the new chief a bridge builder with a strong background in community-oriented policing. Barnard says he is both humbled and honored to be named chief.
We sacrifice a lot, and it's emotional because I know how much they want to serve this community. And to be representative of the body and soul of these people that sacrifice every day is overwhelming at times, but they deserve the gratitude that they get.
The swearing-in ceremony is set to take place at 9 o'clock this morning here at police headquarters. Live in Lexington, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
All right, Hillary, thank you. We'll be covering that, of course, for our newscast later today. And Attorney General Jack Conway is expected to announce his candidacy for governor today. Conway and his running mate, State Representative Sandy Overly, will announce their plans officially this morning. Conway has served as the Commonwealth's attorney, the chief prosecutor in the state since 2008. In 2010, he lost the race for the U.S. Senate against Rand Paul. Overly is currently the Democratic caucus chair for the Kentucky House. Major party candidates have until January 27th to file for the 2015 governor's race.